Hi, my name is Benjamin K. Wallace. I'm a creative designer and engineer. As you know, this year is the 50th anniversary of Disney's The Haunted Mansion attraction at Disneyland. So to commemorate that, I'm making the Mansion Chair. The Mansion Chair is a custom chair designed and built to give you an experience inspired by the Haunted Mansion attraction at Disneyland. So far, I've gone through the design process and started to build the wooden skeleton of the chair. For further inspiration, I looked to the origins of this famous attraction. The Haunted Mansion was based off the Shipley Lydecker House, which was built in 1803 in Baltimore City, Maryland. This house was featured in a book called The Decorative Art of Victoria's Era. It also illustrated the decorative style of the time. To finish up the skeleton of the chair, I still needed to add some pillars on the sides which would support the seat, as well as a decorative carved front seat section which is known as a seat rail. To figure out the silhouette and embellishing details of the seat rail, I did a number of thumbnail sketches exploring different designs. I settled on an oval center shape flanked by twisting snake designs, which is the shape of the handles of the hallway of the Haunted Mansion. I shaped the seat rail from a large piece of milled wood to accommodate the sweeps and curves I had imagined. After finalizing the shape, it was time to carve out the snakes. I used chisels and a rotary carver to carve out the serpents. For the pillars on the sides of the chair, I wanted a shape that was strong and tall, something reminiscent of the strong, straight lines from the exterior of the Haunted Mansion. However, the detail on the pillars would need to be something sized for a chair and not a house, so I looked to the trim details within the mansion for inspiration. The doors in the hallway of the Haunted Mansion have a trim decoration style that I was inspired by, with the diamond shape at the top accentuated by long vertical lines that drop to the floor. This trim detail would complement the tall pillar shapes, but also add interest and dimension to otherwise flat surfaces. I made a router template so this trim pattern could be replicated exactly on each outward-facing side of the pillars. I will later add a raised diamond shape to add further dimension to this design. Using a combination of tongue and groove, mortises, tenons, and dados, I assembled the pillars and the seat rail to the existing skeleton of the chair. The skeleton will be the base that everything else is attached to. To make the raised wooden diamond details, I roughed the shapes out on the bandsaw. I then used a hand plane to establish the 4 facets of the diamond shape. Finally, the raised jewel details were attached using wood glue and pin nails. Now the snake seat rail and the diamond trim patterns are complete, it's time to focus on the top of the chair. So join me next time as I adapt the leaf trim around the Haunted Mansion sign to be the archway on top of the Mansion Chair.